Hello, hello. Give me 1 second. Okay. For a little context, I pull up at the beginning of streams. I transition the screen to the essay room, and then I transition the main, where the games are, on the other one. And when I pulled up the game screen, the game wasn't showing up, and I was like, 1 second. We're good. We're good. It's fine. We're good. Professional streamer, y'all. No, I could not in any sense call myself professional. No, that's not happening. um, what's been going on? Nothing much. Must have been chilling. Gonna get my hair cut tomorrow. I took a bath yesterday. I did my nails today. I still need to clean them up, but I have solar nail polish, so started experimenting with them and got different sparkles on them. There's only one sparkle I really like. The others just don't feel right. Like I have a green sparkle, and it it just does not look right. And then I have two purples, where one's a little bit of a mixed purple, and the other is just pure purple sparkles. And the pure purple looks way too dark on the silver, which is very light. And the mixed looks okay. So it's like, okay, well, yeah. And then the just plain silver looks phenomenal. So yeah, I'm just getting an idea of what I want. I was talking to my mom about it. She was like, we could just go get them professionally done. And I was like, well, damn, why didn't you? If I had known that was an option. Nah, I'm not even sure if I'd actually want to do that. Just because I'm like, am I comfortable enough for somebody else to touch my hands while they, they'll be wearing gloves, but still. Oh. Anything else been going on? Not really. I haven't really done anything else. Just normal studying. I sketched some and yeah. Shit. I have my phone here. I just remembered something. There we go. I was jamming out. I found a new song I like, so I was jamming out to that song as I was waiting for stream to start. I do have kitty cat. Sorry, I have pictures pulled up on my phone because I wanted to share something with you guys, but I wanted to take pictures so I remembered the exact details of them. And I have a couple of cat pictures that was out on our porch. Such a pretty kitty. Anyway, so you know how like maybe a couple streams ago, not last stream, but little bit ago, very recently, I was like, oh yeah, when I opened up Twitch, it told me I was 1/4 of the way to affiliate, right? And we were all, we were joking and talking about that. I'm 2/4 of the way to affiliate. I was like, how the fuck? I was like, you were one last time I saw you. What's going on? So I have the exact requirements. One, I think Twitch updated a bunch of things, including its terms of service. So I gotta re-look over those, I suppose, at some point. So I feel like maybe affiliate got updated too. I don't know. It might have, because I could have sworn that was different before, but alright. Basically, the requirements for affiliate, which is what I have pulled up on my phone, is that get 50 followers. I have 24. Do I really? I'm like, hold on, Twitch. My little follower goal says I have 25. What are you talking about? All right, whatever, Twitch. I suppose one of y'all don't count. Maybe it's the Kofi bot. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, 24. Get 50 followers. Stream 7 days in a month. I'm assuming in a month because it has /month. And I have 2 days logged. I'm like, I don't know, Twitch. You're kind of asking a lot from me. 7 days. I only get 6 per, like, maybe 7. Yeah. I mean, that's an okay requirement. I don't hate that. I don't know if I'm gonna attempt to do it, but, you know, here we are. I only have 2 days logged, and I think I said that. And then the 2 achievements I do have is stream 8 hours /month. Hey, y'all. I stream for a long time. Who would have guessed? I mean, 2-hour long intro, 3 hours of game, and talking. Yeah. Hello. And the last one is average 3 concurrent viewers /stream. And I got 3.8 viewers, which I have no idea what the fuck that means, but 3.8 is not bad. I suppose. And then I have a top follower. And my top follower is Chaju. I don't know how to say their username, but it's CHAJOU. I don't know who you are, but thank you for being my top follower, I suppose. Thanks. I was very happy though, as it tells me unique chatters. It said I had 5, and it's like, here are your top 3 chatters. And number 1, Buzzing Weevil. Number 2, Dino. Number 3, Loco. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. My favorites. Not my favorites. I can't say I have favorites. I love you all equally. I love my mods a little more. But yeah, I was like, that makes sense. Also, Streamlabs has a new feature, a beta feature. Enhanced broadcasting automatically optimizes your settings to encode and send multiple video qualities to Twitch. Selecting this option will send basic information about your computer and software setup. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I don't think I like that. I'm gonna stay away from you. I was like, hello, thank you, beta feature, for telling me what you did, because I saw enhanced broadcasting. And I was like, oh, that would be good. Then I read, will send basic information about your computer and software setup. I was like, okay, wait, to who? To who is this setting going to? Is this going to, like, my viewer? Like, is it going to Twitch, or what does this mean? So, there's that. Trying to think, is there anything else? I was watching a YouTuber. I was watching Mr. GG, and I was watching his video about his top videos. And I was just kind of surprised, because I was like, damn, I watch those people too. I recognized immediately the thumbnail. I was like, I know that I watched that video. I found it very awesome. Very informative. I thought it was really well done. I thought, despite it talking about sensitive issues, that it was wonderful. So yeah. Anyway, it had me thinking about, like, who I follow and whatnot. And I was just like, honestly, it's like whatever I'm into, there's, like, it switches up of whose next video I'm looking for, you know? I will say, I was like, yeah, all these make sense for my personality, you know, when I was thinking about them. And then there was one where I was like, okay, well, he is an outlier, but there is a reason why I like watching him. Cause like I follow a few people, like I'm subscribed to a few people who speedrun things or do challenges. And that's fine. I do not mind speedrunning. I wouldn't want to do it myself because I think I'd get too addicted and then, well, then we'd be playing nothing else, chat. Let's not do that. But, so like, a few people I follow is like Small Land, Point Crow, Pezzy. Droid doesn't really speedrun, but I also follow Elastic Droid. I follow Grizzy. Oh my god. And Puffer. I am following the Clueless podcast. And then I was like, okay, well, you know, VTuber not having VTubers that they also watch, you know. But I do, I have my VTubers. I have Miss Tis. I have Nero Sama. Gotta love Nero. I love her and Evil. I love that Evil is somehow more wholesome than Nero. Like, how did this happen? Evil's just a tsundere. Nero will take over your entire country. Like, these are differences. And, I also follow Monarch, Sayu. Dude, it was so funny. I follow lmao. She's not a VTuber, but I follow her. And I've always followed her. She is one of my childhood YouTubers, along with Dan TDM. And like right now I am looking out for new videos from her, more specifically from the My Street, because like we're finally getting a final season, okay? Of My Street. Like, please. Oh, I've recently been binge watching all of them for that reason, to catch myself back on. I just finished Starlight Wonderland. And I'm like, now time for when angels fall. I'm very nervous. I did love the little like foreshadowings going on of like, yeah, this will be the best summer of our lives. You know, these summer memories will last forever. And I'm like, and you won't be able to leave the island. Good luck. So yeah, I am looking out for that because I'm super excited for another one. I don't watch her more recent videos, not because they're bad or anything. They're just, I don't know. I really fell in love with her unscripted videos, the ones where they were all playing mini games together and they were just having fun. The one where they would slip up and be like, "Yeah, Keston." Those were the videos I really loved. But I respect Jess and I respect lmao, and the just direction she wanted to take her channel. It was like, fair enough. You do what is easiest for you. You know. I was like, yeah, fair. But yeah, I follow a lot of people. And then I also follow Linkus7, and I follow him because I watch his speedruns and randomizers. And it's funny to me because I watched Small Ant and Point Crow because I find their humor, but Linkus is just very comforting to me. It's less his humor and more his voice is very like soothing, that it's nice to have on the background and I don't gotta worry about anything because they're pretty long videos, and I can just focus on something else but have noise in the background. And if I am interested in a certain glitch or something, I can go back and see it. I've learned a lot about Zelda speedruns. Knowledge I will never put into practice, but I do have it. Along with Pokemon knowledge, I was thinking, because I did watch a Pokemon quiz show from Wildcard, because I also follow Alpharad and Jaden Animations, and Smith. Oh yeah, Smith is another VTuber, Sunflower Smith. Ouija. Yeah. But, I was watching Jaden's last Pokemon quiz show, and it had me thinking of, like, what are my favorite Pokemon? And I know my favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Vulpix. I love her. I adore her. Gimme. It's a cute fox. And I have so clear memories of a Alolan Pokemon coming out. And my brother's getting Sun and Moon for the Nintendo 3DS. And all of us excited to see the Pokemon. And we saw... I remember my brother seeing the Alolan Vulpix and, Snow White, right? Coat. And both my brothers were like, Sky. And I was like, I know, I'm ecstatic. I believe in both of their playthroughs, both of them caught Alolan Vulpix, and both of them named them after me. Because they're like, yeah, that's Sky's Pokemon. We don't, That's funny, too, because I didn't know how powerful Ninetales was, to be honest. But Ninetales is pretty badass. I just thought Vulpix was adorable. And I would love her as a little companion. Also, I headcanon any Vulpix I have as female. Don't ask me why. I don't know. No. That's just the gender of Vulpix to me, I suppose. But then my second favorite Pokemon is Mimikyu. Oh god, I love Mimikyu. Just eldritch being. Just in a torn Pikachu costume. I adore Mimikyu so much. But I was just like, that'd be a funny ass gym if I was the gym leader. Because you have, like, you walk in and you're like, okay, so this is going to be a fire type gym. Like, their ace, is Ninetales, like, fire type. And it's a fire ghost type gym. I mean, pretty badass, though. Yeah, you gotta think about, I don't know. I don't know my Pokemon. I know my Pokemon types. I just don't know, like, the weaknesses outside the basics. So I don't know how good of a team that would be of Fire and Ghost. I don't think that good, but, I do have a few Pokemon I dislike. I like a lot of the new generation. What is it? Scarlet? I don't know. The one where the purple dragon is the legendary and he's on the thing, and if you look at him at a certain angle, he looks questionable. I say he. Does that legendary even have a gender? I don't know. Anyway, the dragon, purple dragon, that also looks way too mechanical for some reason. A lot of their generation, I'm like, I don't like, because it's not that I don't think they're adorable or there's not good ones. It's more that they're just so basic. It's an apple with eyes, for fuck's sake. Like, am I really supposed to take that seriously? But out of the older generations, I think one I don't like is I don't like Frostlass. Not because I think she's bad or anything of the type. I think Frostlass is a bitch.
Mostly because I have tried to do Nuzlocke before and gotten my ass kicked by Frostlass. So I don't much like Frostlass for that reason. Frostlass is just kind of OP. Not really, but like Frostlass is pretty strong. Especially if you're not expecting her. Mirror Coat is a bitch move. It's not, but trying to think, is there any other I really hate? I know I was weird because me and my brother saw Gardevoir, and seeing Gardevoir, we thought like one of the three of us would like her, but none of us really did. For some reason, Gardevoir to us was just not as intriguing as other Pokemon. So, we were just like, meh. My favorite starter out of the lineup, I'm pretty sure, is Infernape. I just like my little monkey. He's my little fire. I really like fire types. Which is not surprising. I am very heat-seeking, so, a bunch of fire types around me sounds about right. I never liked Charmander, though I will say that. I always preferred Bulbasaur to Charmander. It's not that there was anything wrong with Charmander, I just like, Bulbasaur is cuter. And given the fact Bulbasaur is a dinosaur, it makes sense I would prefer Bulbasaur. Squirtle I think Squirtle's okay. Squirtle's good. I watch Captain Kid a lot, so I don't have a bad opinion on Squirtle, but I don't have the greatest. Piplup is okay. I know it's one of my brother's favorites. I'm pretty sure Kitty's favorite was Piplup. Oh yeah. I grew up on a lot of Pokemon. And Pokemon Go. But watching this series was fun. I always thought Metaton was just badass as hell. I love this would make no sense for anyone who doesn't know Pokemon. Like, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah. Is there any other Pokemon? Not really. I mean, while I grew up, I still have like limited knowledge on all of Pokemon, so there's been a lot of generations, okay? As someone who's just a casual viewer, I don't know every Pokemon by heart. There's a shit ton of them. I know a few Pokemon stories, but like, I'm not gonna know everyone's. I know, Litwick is one of my favorites. That's a ghost type. That's going on my team. And its evolutions. I think I loved most was it's just like, yes, it's the souls. It steals people's souls. I was like, fuck yeah, mine. Because I remember my brother showing me that, and I was like, I'll take it. This was before my emo arc, too. That's funny. I don't know, it was adorable to me. It's just a little candle. Just a little purple candle. What damage could it do? A lot. I will say, what? Isn't it Black and White where that's Bianca's your rival? Either way, I don't know much about Black and White. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I do have limited knowledge of N. I don't know N's backstory. I don't know shit about N, but the limited knowledge I do have is N goes on a date with the protagonist. Anytime, I don't remember who it was, but I watched somebody go through and they fought. It was a randomizer, And they were like, after the date with N. And so in my head, I was like, okay, yeah, makes sense to me. And we go on a date with N. I mean, there's a whole Ferris wheel. Am I supposed to pretend this isn't a date? But I do have opinions about N. Number one, N is non-binary, and their pronouns are he, they, and I take no criticisms. I don't know, that's just my personal headcanon. I didn't know what N even stood for, but somebody said in the comments, and I was like, for real? I mean, NB coded, like, let's be real. NB coded. I meant non-binary coded, but it's kind of funny. Yeah. God damn it, a yawn. By the way, how did everyone celebrate April Fool's Day? Because I didn't celebrate at all. I'm not really big into April Fools. It's not like I see anything wrong with it. If you want to do pranks, that's whatever. I'm just very gullible. And I also don't remember days. So by the time April Fools comes around, I'm like, shit, really? Is it really that day? I mean, my mom was telling me about telephone farms. And like any normal sane person would see that as a red flag. Telephone farms? Yeah, you know, where they take the telephone poles. And I was just sitting there like, yeah, it makes total sense. My mom's like, no. I was like, oh. That wasn't this year. That was like last year that she told me that, and I was just like, okay. I think she learned from that incident and was just like, April Fool's doesn't work on someone as gullible as I am. Trust me, I have and will still fall for the gullibles written on the ceiling. Yep. You know what the worst part is? Someone telling me that we were outside. Why the fuck did I still look up? Am I that dumb? Yes. No, I'm not dumb. I'm just very gullible. No. I don't think things through most of the time. I just do. I don't think I have much else to say. Not really. Well, it's almost been. Now it has been 30 minutes, so perhaps I should get to the game. I did do something different. I took off my headphones. They're connected to my laptop and everything, but I have it around my neck for right now. I'm gonna put them on. Just because I'm hoping that helps a little, because my ears tend to hurt after stream, because I am wearing my headphones for hours at a time. So I'm kind of hoping that taking them off in the intro will help. Anyway. Readjusting time. Whoosh. I should probably take off my earrings too. I found my earrings. I have little gold ring earrings, and I just wanted to wear them. There was no special rhyme or reason. Got it. Okay. Whoosh. Oh, also, my hair. I took a bath yesterday, so my hair today is just floating around me like a halo. It is so fluffy today. I have it pulled back in a hair tie, but I don't think that hair tie is gonna last.
I feel like it's gonna be pushed out of my hair. I just wanted it out of the way for a little bit. So at the very least I could wear my headphones normally. Yeah. Anyway, transition time. Where is it? There it is. I was like, where is my beloved game? Here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. There. There. Return. Oh, by the way, chat, I want to show off, that we have dreams, and I was like, oh, damn, we've done all of Luciette's, mom's dreams? That's great. We have not, chat. We have 7 more. I was like, damn it. Alright. But yeah, we still have a bunch to do. Okay, anyway, we're on chapter 4. Oh yeah! Where were we? Currently maybe about to be kidnapped again. This would make the 3rd time in one playthrough. Let me move this out of the way. I have the little box I stand my microphone on. I always move it out of the way when I start holding the mic. So, oof. There we go. Oh, right. I need to pull up stream on my phone. No, okay, that's that. Here we go. We're good. Anyway. He turns in my direction. So Varg was coming at us, so stay still. I freeze in place. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's no one here. Look away. I don't think that's gonna work. Look away. Luciette trying to manifest him just turning around. Delora is still struggling in my arms. I do my best to still her with my hand. Delora, calm the fuck down. You're gonna get us caught. If she gets us caught. And then, as if by magic, the clouds move, obscuring the light of the moon. An inky black, almost unnatural shadow falls over me. After a heartbeat, he turns away from me. Hell yeah! I watch as he slips around the side of the Leverton home and disappears from sight. I run back into the plaza, but Waltz and Karma are no longer there. What do I do now? Tell Delora what's going on! Not even a thank you? Delora pops her head out of my pocket, shaking out her hair. I just moved some clouds and played with some shadows to keep us hidden from a crazy masked man. But, I do that all the time. Honestly, Delora, you do. I mean, it's pretty normal at this point. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Delora. That was you? Well, it wasn't the wind. I had no idea she had such power. Well, hello there. Oh, fuck. I whirl around. Once again, keep my hands over Delora to hide her from sight. If it isn't the crown princess... Hey, Varg. How do you know that? Surely good princesses shouldn't be out on their own at this time of night. But then again, you're not all that good, are you? What the fuck you mean by that, Varg? Good girls do what they're told. and stay in one place. But you're not one for letting people keep you rooted in place, are you? Do you have any idea how long I've been looking for you? Varg. Where are my manners? I have introduced myself. I know who you are. He sweeps into a deep, elegant bow. I'm Varg, Sir Alacaster's humble servant. He's told me about your issues. Issues? Fuck him! Oh no. Screw Alacaster. Nope. He asked me to keep an eye on you. Make sure you're safe. I don't believe you. Well, I believe that he asked you to keep an eye on me. I don't believe that he said make sure she's safe. I already have a personal night. You see it? Oh? Could have fooled me. Haven't seen him around. Have you? Fitz. He's at the house, Lucy. Let's believe that. Looks like he's slacking off to me. Fitz is not slacking off. He's just under the influence of extreme. Oh, right! We drugged him! I forgot about that. I forgot we drugged my boy. Oops. Under the influence of an extremely potent sleeping potion and is unable to wake up. What a sense to walk. Oh, that caught me off guard. Hold on. I mean, did I lie though? We did technically drug him. He is currently, via sleeping potion. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no, that is a wild sense out of context. Ooh, sorry, I just remembered. Wild sense out of context. I was scrolling through and I found a meme of, one of those stupid memes of like, there's only two, and it was two outlet plug thingies. And I was like, male and female, one with holes and one the plug. And then somebody in the comment of that was like, as an electrician, and then there's a picture of all different types of plugs and outlets. And I was like, yeah, I laughed. And then somebody in the get wrecked. Yeah. And then someone in the comments of that were like, and asexuals are, self-powering plugs. And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm a self-powering plug. Mother. And so I told my mom about it, and she was like, that's so good though. She's like, I'm gonna start calling you that, my self-powering plug. And nobody's gonna have any idea why. I was like, see, this is where I get it from. Blame my mother. But nah, it was just so funny. My boy, one of those old British, like, had a fuse built into the. There you go. But basically, I was just like, it was just how happy I was. Like, of a sentence that out of context is like, whatever you say, man. Like, I would not be surprised if somebody came up to me and was like, I'm halfway convinced, like 98% sure that you're an alien. It's like 2% of like, you have a birth certificate here that makes me think you're not, but some of the shit I say, man, I'd just be like, yeah, sounds about right. And it was even funnier because I have a shirt, okay? Because I told my mom that. And I'm currently wearing that shirt. And it says, you. off my planet. So, I'm really not beating the alien allegations, to be honest. Either that, if someone was like, I feel like you're high most of the time, I'd be like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me either. Sometimes, and yet, that's still not anywhere close to one of the strangest things he said. Yeah, yep. I mean, oh, you missed it. The entire intro is mostly me talking about Pokemon. And mostly how much I don't know Pokemon. But the very limited knowledge I have. And, you know, and I don't know how I got on that topic, to be honest. I don't know where in my intro I segued into Pokemon. Segues, transitions, nah, we don't need that here. We just jump around. Do you know where you get onto any topic? Not really, to be honest. Occasionally there's like, oh, this little thing reminded me. But other than that, not really. I remember once that we had to do a little thing for class where we had to take it was language arts. We had to take a sentence out of the book we were reading, and we had to show, like, do drawings of our thoughts and where they led. Oh. And I had to dumb mine down because I was like, yes, my immediate thought went to this. And I was telling my friend about it. My friend was like, go back a couple hundred paces. And I was like, okay, I suppose that's too obscure. My bad. She was like, no, Sky, no. So I had to force myself to think of something that can make connections. And I believe what I settled on was the main character sees a cat. Cats remind me of the fact that we had 2 cats. The cats reminded me of my brothers and I have a trampoline at home that the cats like to lay on. And that was my thing. It was only 4 panels. So, it was just funny of like, no. I don't remember what my original thought was. I probably saw the cat and immediately thought of, I don't know. Would have thought of one of our 2 cats. Was probably something they did. Oh, yeah, I thought of the neighbor and their cats because their cats ran away once, and then one of the cats was in a bush, and I was the one able to coax her out of the bush and give her back to them. And they were like, Sky, that's too fucking obscure. Because I was like, it reminds me of my neighbor, and they're like, how the fuck? I was like, okay, I get it. My thoughts are a mess. More reason why you either be an amazing or terrifying person to show up as a level second. True. I want to play Psychonauts. Yeah. It's like, how the fuck? Look, man, I don't know. It's funny because I like to say that the meme of like head empty, no thoughts. Like, it's one of my favorite memes. And yet I can't actually use that meme. I have before, but like, that's technically a lie. I have all the thoughts, and all the thoughts wish to get out. All the thoughts are in a confusing line, and I don't know where one starts and the other one ends. I mean, I saw a meme that was like ADHD people telling a story, and it was like a little chart, and they're like, segue here, something else they remembered, something over here, a giant round before they start again, before finally reaching the end of the story. I was like, yeah, that's about right. Shush. Uh, anyway. Bark. Sorry, now I want to make an animatic of like random moments, specifically, random moments from my streams. But I have to, in that animatic, it will have to include, the 2 moments of you walking in on me saying something insane. Because this is the second time that I remember. There's probably been more, but that I remember. Because the first time I was playing Lovewood, right? And I was saying, oh, we'll do her next. And you walked in and was like, hey, yo, what? What's going on? What type of game is this? And I was like, I met her route, goddamn. And now there's this one. Oh yeah, we drugged my boy. Man, there's a video I found that made me realize that the inside HD brain is like, it was basically 2 vaguely related videos playing concurrently and bouncing between each other when there's a connection between them and the transistors are yep. Please do. I've seen people do little things of like ADHD, tasks, doing a certain task without ADHD, doing tasks with ADHD, and God, there was one man, I love this man so much because he was like, hello everyone, I got myself ice cream. And I was like, yeah? What happened? Because I know very well what happened. And he's like, I got myself ice cream. And then I went to get myself a spoon. But then I got distracted. And I went to grab the spoon I originally pulled out. It was gone. So I just grabbed a different spoon. But then I got distracted again. And then that spoon was gone. So I went and grabbed another spoon. 5 spoons. He lost 5 spoons trying to eat this one damn ice cream. And I was like, that's so fucking real, man. I can never pull out silverware before my food or a drink is done. Like, because I use spoons to stir up certain drinks. Like hot chocolate. Because I know I'm going to lose them. That thing's going to be gone. And I'm not going to know where it went. So much of our silverware has already gone missing, and I'm pretty sure half of them are from me. I don't know where they are. I saw shiny thing now gone. I would say like, oh yeah, crow brain, shiny stuff, but I'm pretty sure crows are more intelligent than I am at this point. They can hold a grudge. I forget why I was mad the other day. At least they're not like me and accidentally transmuting all of the others. How do you manage that? That's impressive. I don't. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know how I do things either. I remember, I was upset. I don't remember why I was upset, but I remember I was upset with Mom. And so I made a promise to myself. I was like, I'm not going to talk to Mom for a week. Want to know what I did first thing the next day? Hi, Mom, here's this cool thing I want to show you. I can't hold grudges, man. I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I'm mad at you. Why am I mad again? I've had people come up to me before and I started living with 4 forks, okay, 4 spoons, and 4 knives. When I moved out, I had 9 forks, 2 knives. Were you stealing forks? No, that's how. That's impressive. How did they went possessing the game forks? That's so impressive. Yeah, it took my brain a second to realize that of like, yeah, you technically still had total number of silverware you walked in and just not certain types. That's alright. I know I've accidentally stolen stuff. Current theory is that aliens who stole my pen to fuck with me. That's fair. I mean, Mom blames our stuff on the fairies. Sorry. Sorry. I just... Okay. This is another moment of my thoughts going crazy places. A common... Is it a slur? It's not really a slur, but a common word. It was a slur. A common word associated with gay is fairy. So the fairies keep stealing our stuff, but I'm the only gay one in the house, so I guess I keep stealing our shit. That's not what I meant at all. I meant pixies, like them little shits. But, oh, my brain was like, wait a minute. To be fair, that is on me, because earlier today, after showing my mom the meme about the plugs, I was talking to her about some of the stupid things, and I made the joke of like, they're turning the freaking frogs gay, right? And my mom had never heard of it, which makes sense, but I was like, okay, Mom, I need to show you this, because it was the stupidest shit. And I showed her, and she was like, fuck? She was like, what is this shit? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why man is so defensive. I don't know why we're turning the frogs gay, but I guess we are. Oh, I was like, okay. Sure, man. Sure. I still love it as a meme. It was funny, though, showing it to Mom. But yeah, anyway, the Pixie Stealer stuff. Axe Jones is the final form of reality. Yes, yeah, basically, yeah. But yeah, the Pixie Stealer stuff. Things go missing. Things are strange. I mean, I'm still a little creeped out, because once, I heard something fall, and I was like, oh shit, what fell? And I went to our hallway, and it was the glass cover for the light in the hallway. So it's on the ceiling. The glass cover was on the floor. Not a single crack in it. So first, red flag was it's not shattered whatsoever, but it's carpet. Maybe, it's not that fluffy of a carpet, but maybe some. But it was also away from where the light was. It was in front of my door, which is down the hallway. So, like, quite a few feet away from the light. And all the screws were still screwed in on the light, but not on the cover. I was like, okay, what the fuck? I just saw that and was like, I guess my house is haunted. I don't really give a fuck as long as the ghosts don't fuck with me, but alright. But like that really was the moment I was like, okay, I'm not gonna question the entities that exist in our house. If the closet is a portal to another dimension, I'm not that surprised. I mean, part of the reason why me and my sister switched rooms, because I'm in my sister's old room. And, most people would think, oh, because, you're the child, it's the smallest room. What surprise? Yep. But actually, my big sister room, where she is currently, and my room, are the same size. The reason why I took over her room is, honestly, I would have preferred the other room, because it's got a better layout than this room, is because I kept hearing laughter. And I couldn't sleep in that room because I kept hearing laughter. I was the only child in the house. And I was just like, so I'm taking that room. And so when my big sister came to live with us, she was like, okay, then I suppose I'm just going to stay in here. And I was like, if you hear laughter, don't worry about it. It's just the closet. Don't open it. It's a portal to hell. Not hell. Another realm. Something. It's a portal to something. I don't know what. But there's laughter from it. It's also not a case of, oh, something was playing and I heard it. Because one, I was in the closet. And it was we couldn't reach the closet when I was staying in that room. Like, the closet was blocked off. 2, we've recently opened the closet because Big Sister's been here. There's no, like, radio or anything in the closet for there to be laughter coming from it. Number 3, it is on the far side of the house. So even if Mom somehow was playing the TV in the living room or in her room, I would not have heard it from that bedroom. So I don't know where the fuck the laughter was from. I will say, my dumbass, I had a radio, / tape player. Oh, yes, tape. And I would listen to it fairly frequently, and I used to be a very outside person. A miracle, I know. But there was this one time where I was playing outside and I had the radio playing stuff because I really don't like silence. And I came back inside. And the next day, my mom was like, Sky? And I was like, yes, mother. Did you leave the radio outside? I might have. Why? It rained. Sure enough, I broke that radio. I was like, okay, my bad. I forgot to bring it in. Whoops. I have another radio somewhere. Yeah. I got a different one because that one was broken. I don't know where the other one is. I'm pretty sure it's given to Mom at the current moment. We have enough shit that it's fine. Common phrase in my house is, if you need something, it's probably in the garage. 'Cause we have everything in the garage. You need a blender? We have several. Hey, if anyone needs a toaster oven, we currently have one in the garage. It was my big sister's, and she's like, I don't need it anymore. You guys could figure out what you want to do with it. Mom and I are like, we don't really need it, so we have a toaster oven. We have 2 microwaves. Not in use. We have a microwave in use, so technically we have 3. But yeah, we basically just have everything. It's an old house. It makes sense. People have come and gone. Let's earn 1,000 a garage sale with that kind of. We really would though. We need to have a garage sale. Like, that is a thing we need to do. My mom has a bad habit. She is a hoarder. I am not a hoarder. I'm okay with throwing stuff out if it's broken. My mom is. So if we sold some of that stuff, I know we'd get so much. There are power tools in there. We don't use power tools. I want to sell the shits. We have baseball cards from my dad when my dad was a child that probably go for a lot. In mint condition too. Comic books in mint condition. Like, I'm like, please let us sell some of this stuff. We don't need it. Nobody in this house uses this. Please. Let's make some bank with this, you know? Oh yeah, those cards and comics are Oh yeah, yeah. Cause these are like 1960s to 80s. So yeah, yeah. Here's a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, let's sell. But we also have to get to the garage, open it up to. We finally got the garage door fixed, so none of us are willing to go into the garage at the current moment because we're like, we just fixed the door. Let's not. And I don't mean the door to the inside, I mean the door on the outside. So we're all kind of terrified. We're like, no, don't break again. For the love of God, don't break. We don't have the money to replace you. We know that the bottom half of you is broken and like peeling off, but we don't have the money. Hold up a little longer. This house is like 50 years old. So, pretty old house. Got a lot of stuff to it. That's anytime something breaks, we're like, oh, that was just what? 30 years old, Nothing. Brand new, When I was looking for a desk, we did think about like, oh, we have tables and shit in the garage. We have a whole desk that's out in the living room, but it was just like too big for my room. So we did have to get a new one, but we have stuff. We have several tables that are perfectly put together, no breakage, that we're like, please, somebody take it. We have a love seat in the dining room area that I'm like, somebody buy the shit. We don't need it. It's good condition, take it. But yeah, we got so much stuff. I mean, one of the things. Oh God. Okay, so when I first came out here to live with Grandma, I didn't have a lot of clothes. Like, I had mostly hand-me-downs. And my grandmother was a little like, well, you need some of your own clothes. And she also wanted to show off some of my big sister's clothes. And this is what's important to keep in mind. We have a sewing machine because Mom used to make her own clothes and big sister's clothes. Like, Mom made her own wedding dress. And she made my big sister's prom dress, which is still around and still in good condition. It's not my style, but it's still good. Like, I was like, damn. But there were some of my big sister's dresses from when she was younger. And they fit me, which is a little terrifying because it tells you how petite I am. Because they were from when, like, she was 10, 9, and I was, 13, 11 at the time? Very petite, okay? Well, yeah, no, we still have those dresses. I'm like, we need to sell those. We need to go to Goodwill and donate those. We don't need them. I don't fit them anymore. But, yeah, we still have those. It's funny, too, because we have one. And we have pictures hanging around the house. Because it's our house. And you can, if you've seen the dress hanging, you can see it. My big sister wearing it in one of the pictures. And I was like, yep. But imagine all this family. To who? To whom are their family heirlooms going to? Big sister has made it very clear she doesn't want kids. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm going to adopt children. And they want a family heirloom. I'm just going to be like,
the house, bitch. What more do you need?
No, we have enough family heirlooms because we were getting family heirlooms from other members of the family. Like,
Me and big sister, we went for Thanksgiving
last year? You say last year or the year before?
with mom's brothers, so my uncles, technically. And while there, my uncle's wife was like, "Oh my god." So my mom was like, "I have some China dishes or some China that you might want." And my mom was like, "Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll take that." And me and my big sister were like, "We don't need any more. We have enough dishes. We have teacups and they have not been used. We have enough mugs." We really do. We don't even use cups that often. That's the funniest part to me. My mom has her own, like, what is it? It's a cup with, like, a lid on it with a straw. My mom has 2 of those. And a water bottle. I have 4 mugs. And I only use those 4 mugs. Other than that, I drink from bottles. I'm like, what? We don't need this many cups. We don't need this many cups. We have so much glassware. We have several wine glasses that I'm like, nobody uses these. So getting more of those dishes, we're like, no. They're pretty, but they're not needed. I'm like, let's sell them. Let's sell them. We don't need them. They're pretty. They look beautiful. Someone else can take care of them. We don't need it. Those are currently resting on the love seat. Mom's trying to get better at cleaning up and getting rid of stuff. She's not great at it. I love her. We have a chair that's like supposed to be one of those, I don't know, chairs that help with your legs. And so, I don't know how to describe it, but nobody uses it. And it's been in the donate pile for so long now that I'm like, is it ever going to actually be donated? Or is it just going to sit there and rot? I use it as a coat hanger. Like, it's just been there forever. It's so funny because Mom got mad at me that I used it as a coat hanger. And I was like, Mother, it's been sitting there forever. And I needed a place to store my coat. So, give me this. It's in a place where I can see it. I won't forget my coat. My mom's like, no, it's going to be donated. And so I didn't put it on that anymore. I put it on a little stool we had. I was like, fine, I'll use this little stool as my coat hanger. My coat is back on the thing. Why? Because instead of being donated, it was moved. And it's still here. That was like last year. I was like, Mother, I don't mind it sticking around at this point. I'm a little worried. Because I am currently using a bunch of my big sister's stuff. And she's moving out soon. And it's like, okay, but how soon do you need those shelves? That's currently my nightstand. Just one of her shelves turned over. Because it fits right underneath my windowsill. And so I'm just like, do you really need this shelf? Are you sure? Gotta negotiate. What can I keep? What can I not keep? Well, yeah, we got too much. Custody battles coming out. Basically. What I'm a little annoyed about is because I swear, I know damn well, I have in my room currently, in the left corner of my room, I have a hamper. And that hamper is filled to the brim
with stuffed animals. On the right side of my room, I have another hamper, and that hamper is filled to the brim with stuffed animals. Well, Sky, you have a lot of stuffed animals. They're not mine. Yes, one of the hampers does have a few of my stuff in it, but both of them have been here since I came out here, because they're my big sisters. And so I'm like, take your stuffed animals with you. They are crowding my room. We could fight on who keeps who, but like, please take some of them. I can't hang anything up on them because it's just there. There's so many. All of my stuffed animals are in a dresser right now, and in my closet. Those are where my stuffed animals are, because I am trying to keep my room tidy, because it is not that big of a room. So yeah, those fuckers do not help. Because where they are is that the only place to put a shelf would be over my desk, which I am not lanky enough for that shit. So I'm like, I want them gone so I can put shelves there and can display stuff. Because I have my dolls, and my dolls have to be put away most of the time. Because I don't have a place to display them. I'm like, please, I want to show off my collection of things, and I can't. Because these plushies. Yeah. To be fair, we blame Toy Story. Because Toy Story, my big sister attributes less worried about Link and more worried about the shelves falling on you if they're above the desk. Considering, well, you. That's a good point. I love my first thought wasn't really about me at all. It was more like my computer. It might be hurt in the process. But you're right. That could also hurt me. Yeah. And also, I like how my desk is right now and what's behind it. Because I have a curtain of lights behind it. And I just think aesthetic-wise, it looks good. And I'm not going to hurt myself. And it works well practically as a light source if I'm, like, doing shit at my desk late at night and I don't want the lights on. I have my string lights. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I do have a bunch of plushies. I am most scared about one specific plushie because, for the context, my big sister has a plushie, and it's a black dog plush, and his name is Pepper. And when I first came out to live with my grandmother, we did visit my big sister at the place she was staying at, which was a room given to her by her work. She was staying at in an RA room. Yeah, at the college she worked at. And that's when I first met Pepper. And I, at the time, had gotten one of the very first stuffed animals that I had the courage to ask for. Kitty. And Kitty is a pink kitty cat. It is technically a baby toy stuffed animal, but I love her anyway. And we got Elena, who is a tiny pink kitty with a blanket. And Elena is Kitty's daughter. So when I met Pepper, I was like, oh. And I was really living out my childhood because I held a whole wedding for Kitty and Pepper. Mom has video evidence of me holding this wedding. And I was so proud of myself. I was so happy for the lovely stuffed animal couple. And so Kitty and Pepper did have to part because we had to go back home. So they were long distance for quite a while. But it's okay because then Big Sister moved in with us. And so Pepper and Kitty were reunited. And the happy family has been happy ever since. And now Big Sister's moving out. And I'm like, no! Can I keep Pepper? Please. We can't separate him from his wife a second time. I think that's the one I'm most concerned about. I'm like, can I keep him? Please? I'll take good care of him, I swear. Oh. We really are siblings fighting over custody over the plushies. Who gets who? Yeah. They also have a son, but I don't know where their son is. I lost him. Okay. Fun little story. My big sister and my mom went to England and Scotland for my big sister's graduation. Yeah, pretty sure it was her graduation. And they had a lot of fun. And they got a lot of souvenirs. And one of those souvenirs was a little red dragon keychain plush. And I, when visiting my big sister, adored this little red keychain plush. And my big sister was like, okay, you can take him out. But be careful with him. And I said, yes, ma'am, I understand. Don't trust me with anything, chat. Just don't trust me. I lost him. I kid you not, I lost him. My big sister was not mad. She was not angry. She was a little sad, a little disappointed. But since then, I have not been allowed to touch anything that is important. Anytime it's like, oh yes, we have this very important thing. Yeah, we're not letting Sky touch it. I'm like, that's fair. That's fucking fair. It's not even like I broke him or I ripped him. I lost him. I completely lost him. This still baffles me. I'm like, how the fuck did I manage this? It's so fair. I'm like, yep. But big sister still brings it up occasionally. Mostly joking, obviously, but just occasionally there's the, oh, like how you lost my red dragon. I'm just like, can we forget about that? No. Yeah. Anyway, yep. Not allowed with anything important now. This is fine. I mean, I can't blame her. More like shocked she gave it to me. I don't know, this was before she knew that I lose practically everything, so I suppose we can't fault her on that one. Oh, but it's just something that haunts over my head. I'm just like, damn it, I lost that thing. I mean, recent thing I lost is, I had a fake, nose ring, or, yeah, that, what's the middle of your nose called again? It was one of the fake ones that go, it hangs onto the middle of your nose. And then I had one that clipped onto the side of my nose. Now, the one that hung in the middle of my nose fell into the couch. It's gone. I don't know how the fuck it is. I looked underneath the couch because I assumed it fell through. It did not. is inside the couch, and I don't know how the fuck it's like stuck inside. I'm like, get out. Where the fuck? It's so tiny too that I cannot find it. And I'm just like, okay, well that sucks, but at least I know what happened to that. The clip-on, however, I forgot it at a restaurant. I was meeting my cousins for the first time in forever, and it was slipping off, so I just took it off, set it next to me, and I got so distracted with talking that I did not pick it back up. And it was gone. On the bottom of my couch because I look. That's so fair. That's so fair. Couches just eat shit. It's like, oh, this very important thing, mine now. Oh my god, there were several times I almost lost my tablet to the couch. I've gotten so careful with my phone now. I'm like, no. I don't trust you, couch. I don't trust you not to try and eat it. It's trying to eat the remote. Blah, blah, blah. Like, the remote is like the obvious thing it tries to eat a lot. But I'm just like, couch, please. We've lost so many things to the couch. To the point where anytime something gets lost in the couch, I'm just like, the couch gods have eaten it, you know. The couch gods have taken a sacrifice. The Hunger Girls, basically. I mean, we still have a heater blanket, and it used to be right next to my mom's side of the couch because it was wintertime. And she'd use it often, you know, to keep warm. But then she went to pull it out, and it got stuck. And basically the couch took it, and so while we could see it, we couldn't get it out because the wires were entangled with the couch. And we didn't know how to untangle them. We were like, what the fuck? And I was like, couch, please, give it back. The couch was like, no. It's ours now. I don't know how, but my mom did eventually get it out. I was like, miracle. Because anytime I tried, that it was not letting go. It was like, this is mine now. I was like, okay. I've lost many a pen to the couch as well. And a stylus as well. Man. The couch has reminded me. When I first came out here, I was allowed to watch what I wanted to watch, and I, at the time, Descendants had sort of came out, so I watched Descendants, and, instead of sitting on the couch like a normal fucking human being, there might have been a box, and I might have been inside of said box and watched from the inside of said box. It's such a kid thing to do, but, you know, it was nice to watch from inside the box. Sky confirmed cat. I mean, every once in a while I'll see a box and I'm like, I could fit in that. To be fair, that's most boxes, if we're honest with ourselves. Like a fridge box could definitely fit into. I forgot what the box was for. I think it was for like a vacuum or something, and I could fit into it. Tiny petite Sky can fit anywhere if I try hard enough. No, but that is actually true. Is I can fit anywhere if I try hard enough. Mostly because things get stuck or fall, and I am the one that is called to rescue it. Like, we have a
cabinet. I mean, I call myself a hamster for this other reason. Despite being big and fluffy, I can squeeze into surprising small face. Fair. That's fair.
Good name, too.
Trying to think of what it's called. I think it's a cabinet. Anyway, above it there's a little hook thing, and it's like next to the door. So keys go on there. But Mother has shaky hands, so occasionally the keys fall. And I may be called out to rescue the keys from behind the thing, and there is not a lot of space down there, and yet my hands can fit. Nobody else's hands can, but mine can. I can fit behind the couch because I've done it before, and I will probably in the future do it again in case something falls. Yeah, I fit into a lot of spaces. Made my mom panic a little bit. So it's like, where the fuck is Sky? Oh, well, don't worry about it. I mean, that was one of the requirements for my desk, is I wanted it to be open underneath so I could crawl under it if I wanted to. Which I can. I can absolutely fit underneath my desk. Which is funny because I have a whole ass tent for the same reason. I do want to point out, my tent is a kid's tent, and yet I can curl up in it and still have space. That is how tiny I am. It's funny because, like, as much as I dislike how tiny I am, I also do like it occasionally. Or, like, how much I joke that I hate it. But I do like that I'm tiny because I can fit in my tent. I can fit into my closet if I don't want to talk to anyone. Oh, Sky's in his room. I'll get him for you. Never mind. Sky's not in his room. Where the fuck? And I'm just in my closet in the corner. I did that once. I hid in my closet because I was watching something. Not inappropriate. I just wanted to be in total darkness because it was like a movie or something. And so I was just in the corner of my closet in the far back. And my mom was looking for me, and she opened the door, and she was like, Sky? Oh, well, I guess he's not in there. And she closed it, and I just, like, looked up and was like, are you kidding me? Did she really not see me? Am I that hidden? I really was, though. She was like, I could not see you at all. I was like, damn. Okay. Well, I'm here, I swear. It's gotten to the point where, like, my mom won't wake me up. Well, one, because she respects my shrinking and right. But my mom won't wake me up because she respects my sleep schedule. She understands that sometimes I get really bad days where I can't sleep at all. So I need to sleep. But she'll also not look for me because there have been occasions where I'm still awake, having maybe not slept the night before, or woken up so early I don't know what to do myself, and I'll just sit in my room, watching, drawing, stuff like that. And my mom won't come check on me because she just assumes I'm asleep or in there. She was like, this guy's probably in there somewhere. Do I know where? Probably not, but he's in there. It's funny to me because there's definitely been occasions where she'll come to find me and I'll be in the tent. She'll be like, are you in the tent or are you elsewhere? Wherever you are, dinner's ready. I'm like, thank you, Mom. It's funny too because my tent is currently stuffed to the brim with stuffed animals. As I see an angry Russell at me. Staring at me. I completely skipped over a word there, my bad. Russell is a Shiba Inu. There you go, that's the word. And he has an angry face. But I love him anyway. I need a little plush. I have a pillow pet. God, that brings me back.
How many people don't know what a pillow pet is? Oh, hey, Barrel's in there. I forgot Barrel. All three are in there. I have the triplets from Nightmare Before Christmas and Smushmallow form. They're all in there.
I used to use them as pillows, but now I got my sharks, so... Sorry, guys, you were kind of replaced.
I also got a pumpkin, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a video game I'm supposed to be playing. Mina. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we drugged the boy. Anyway. Also, we could sneak out. This is all my fault. Oh no, I blame Dolores. She gave you the sleeping potion. A crown princess shouldn't have to make excuses for a knight, don't you think? Sounds like he's pretty incapable. That is bold of you to be saying. Varg approaches, then holds out his arm. I'll escort you back. I stare at his arm, but do not take it. Varg tilts his head to the side. I cannot read his expression through his mask. Don't you trust me? We just met you! Don't you trust me? I met you 5 minutes ago. What are you talking about? Do you trust me? No, you're a stranger. What the fuck? I have already been almost kidnapped twice now. Why should I trust you? Thank you. No. What were you expecting, Varg? Apparently I'm the same wavelength of Luciette today. Me and Lucy here, we got the same brain right now. Wasn't expecting you to be honest. I thought princesses were meant to be shy and sweet all the time. You know, like Emily. I'm sorry, you think Luciette is like Emily? Ha! Oh, our girl could eat Emily up alive. Look, I love Emily. I think she's sweet. I think she's the perfect, like, parallel to Luciette. You know, a mother that loved her yeah. What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, loved her unconditionally. There we go, that's the word. A brother who cares for her and is, you know, willing to do anything for her. Versus Luciette. And Emily's sweet and kind, and Luciette's like, I would rip your head off in a second. Varg is very confused today, it seems. It seems. Hello, Varg. I'm so excited because I don't remember when we get the very important information about Varg. It's probably later in the route, but I'm just like, Varg, I want to talk so much, but I can't talk because of that. I gotta wait. Varg is so interesting to me. For so many reasons. I am not Emily. That's a good point, Lucia. Lucia knows how to murder someone. She's done it before. So I'm learning. Varg reaches out and grabs my hand. He places it on the crook of his arm with a smug smile. Let's go. I can do nothing but follow as he forces me along. I do not appreciate being dragged. Then walk faster, princess. And I don't like waiting around for something that's not going to happen. Oh, so he is smart. This is for your own safety, princess. He flashes an almost predatory smile at me, his teeth startlingly bright in the darkness. He says he is meant to keep me safe. But I feel like he's going to devour me. He wouldn't mind. So say that? I don't think so. A little thing. Varg has a crush on Luciette. But it's not obvious. And there's a reason he has a crush on Luciette. And I can't say what the reason is. But he does like her. So her saying this, she's not wrong. Anyway, I'm still shaking when I return to my room in the Leverton home. Oh? Yeah, there's a reason. Vark himself won't admit it, but he does admit it sort of towards the end. Not that he likes her, but the reason why he likes her. I have already... blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, I have already heard Varg leave the house, but I am not convinced the lock on the front door will keep him out. I'm not convinced either, princess. Well, that was exciting. Hello, Miss Witch. Are you alright? No. I cannot show weakness, Luciette. Not now, not ever. Oh god, I forgot. This is early in the route, Luciette. I am fine. I never knew there was a back door to this place. Pretty convenient for sneaking past your guard dog, isn't it? Wonder how Varg knew that door existed. That's a good question. Anyway. Hey, chin up. You did well back there. I froze. I did nothing. I was useless. Lucy. There's nothing you could have done. You already seems to be an accomplished tracker. Like a dog, one might say. But nothing. If anything, this was my fault for not being able to protect you. I do not know why I'm afraid of Varg. He works for Sir Alcester. He wouldn't hurt me. That's true. She has that look again. Is it because of her suspicion of Sir Alcester? Or because she suspects that Varg is serving the witches? Alcester mentioned Sir Mithros before, but I have no idea how he plays into any of this. No point worrying about it now. We're not going to get answers just by staring at the wall. Good point. Might as well get some sleep. What aren't you telling me, Delora? Okay, we don't need to discuss this now, Luciette. Or we can discuss it now. An awful lot, Luciette. And I'm not going to... Oh, never mind, I lied. That was very back and forth, I realize. And I'm not going to tell you anything till tomorrow morning. So go to bed. I do not think I'll be able to sleep tonight unless... Delora. Yes? It's strange because I had thought I had outgrown this tendency, but I used to do this all the time. Is she gonna talk to Delora? Aww. Aww. Cause Lucia has her dolls. And Delora was one of her dolls. Honestly, Luciette's hate for Delora makes so much sense. Because, like, from Luciette's point of view, her favorite doll, the doll she trusted most, turned out to be a fucking witch and cursed her. Like, what is Luciette supposed to feel? Like, betrayal is the main thing. It's like, you're alive? Damn it. Can I hold you until I fall asleep? I think I see a glimmer of a smile in Delora's face. Then again, Delora also sucks at acknowledging her feelings. Surprise! Yeah. I think Delora does care for Luciette. Sort of like an aunt would. You know? Like, she genuinely wants the best for Luciette and wants to care for her as much as she can. But she also is not great at saying her feelings. And she does feel guilt about what she's done. On some level. Of course. See? She does care. We're getting to see so much of doll Delora in this route. It's awesome. I grab Delora and hold her against my chest. Her weight and shape are familiar and comforting. When I was in the palace, hugging my dolls made me feel like I wasn't alone. Sweet dreams, Luciette. Ah, shit! No! It's the dream sequence! I'm not excited for this. My queen. No. Don't say that shit. That voice. It's familiar. It's probably Mytheros. Fate and the traders approach. Oh, parfait, yeah. The 10 Barum grows weak. Mother! Mother? You will prevail. You are far stronger. Far more beautiful. Shut the fuck up, Mytheros. God, I hate Mytheros. I hate that Mytheros won't hurt Luciette because she is, you know, God, what was Angie? No, Hildery. I was like, what the fuck was her mother's name? Hildery. Lucia is Hildery's daughter. But also, you can very much tell that Mytheros wanted a lot more than master and student with Hildery. It's like, sir, please. Myth, please stop trying to screw my mother. Poor Luciette. She's like, why am I here? Enough. My beauty is irrelevant. I do also love that Hildery was like, nah, fuck you. I don't want anything to do with you. You're my student. That is it. My beauty is irrelevant. The tide of war is turning. We must consider our options. But, Your Majesty, if I must wait for my revenge, then I will. What will you do? Hey man, hags are carrying other VTuber circles. I mean, yeah, that's true. Oh, I don't know. We haven't seen Hildery yet, so I can't make a judgment of her beauty or not. But, I don't know. As my queen commands. My faithful student. Not the other one. The other one betrayed me. You will be rewarded for your loyalty. No, the fuck you won't. It's you, Hildery. You'll probably kill him. He completes the ritual. Hildery's like, okay, you've lived your usefulness. Goodbye. Hildery was cruel. And the traitor will be damned for his betrayal. I don't know. Believe in me. Believe in us. We will be victorious. The humans and the traitors will pay. That was pure black screen. Okay. I sit up in bed, my heart pounding. I can't remember. The details of the dream are already fading from my mind, but the dread still hangs in my chest like a dark, heavy cloud. Must have been a nightmare. I disagree. My boy! Sorry we drugged you. Hi, Fitz. Princess? I turn and see Fitz standing in the doorway, his eyes filled with concern. I didn't mean to. I heard you and I... Are you okay? Good boy. Fitz. Maybe it is the stress of the night. I'm gonna tell you something to lurk while I prep for bed and pass out. Fair. Good night. Sleep well. Maybe it is the stress of what happened with Varg. Maybe it is the nightmare I just woke up from. Or maybe it's the relief of seeing a familiar face. But suddenly there are tears. Oh no, Luciette. Tears in my eyes. Princess. Fitz. Oh. Then suddenly Fitz's arms are around me and I am pressed close to his warm chest. I can hear his heartbeat. Do you want to talk about it? Will you actually tell him, Lucia? Like, that's a little bit of surprise if you do. Maybe she's feeling weak. She's at a low. Maybe she will actually be honest. I cannot remember it clearly, but I believe it was a nightmare. I remember Mother's voice, a cruel, wicked contempt in her voice. It was terrible. Okay. A sudden coldness slides over my body, making me shiver despite Fitz's best efforts. Still, he does not slip away, and his closeness once again comforts me after some time. He is so warm. You know, Princess, I'm glad I could comfort you in this time, even if I was never able to before. Thank you? How did you know I had You had nightmares before this, Lucia? I suppose that makes sense. It was on my night patrols. Sometimes I would pass by your door and hear you. Oh, you never said anything. Fitz runs his hand through my hair, his touch gentle and comforting. It was never my business, personal night or not. I figured if you ever needed to tell anyone, I'd be there for you. I only know time is passing because of the shifting shadows in the corner of my room, or in my room. And too soon the room brightens with the dawn of a new day. I feel safe. Hi, Delora. I'd forgotten Delora was with me, but now she squirms subtly in my grasp, a simple flutter motion that does not even catch Fitz's eye. When Fitz moves away, I quickly hide Delora behind me. Why are you smiling at me like that? It's just nice to know that some things don't change. What? Oh, Princess. You didn't have any of the tea I served you yesterday, did you? Why? The tea that we slipped the potion into. Now that he's brought it up, I have no idea what to say. I manage a weak shrug of my shoulders and shake my head, telling him that I did not. You should really oh my god. You should really try it sometime. I haven't slept so well in a long time. I feel remarkably refreshed. That's great, Fitz. Maybe we should make the tea next time. You might feel more refreshed. Oh, Fitz. Oh, Fitz. Beloved. I missed you. I feel Dolores shaking behind me, and I can tell she is trying not to laugh. I pinch her arm. Sure. He lets go of me and stands up. Speaking of tea, it's actually time for breakfast, but we'll pass on the tea today. That's a good idea. Did I ever tell you about the best bakery in Angelia? No, I think you told me about the best baker? Oh, but Princess, they're two different things. There are all kinds of shops in the town plaza. No, I'm with him. They are two different things. Two different things. The baker makes the best croissants, but the bakery, well, I'll show you. But first, I'll let you get changed. Hey, Princess. Fitz might be fine, but his father's clearly not. Be careful today. Are you not coming with us? I'm going to stay here and see what I can dig up when no one else is looking. Luciette. I've never heard her say my name so seriously before. I mean it. Be careful and stay safe. Don't make your aunt worried, Luciette. If Arg shows up when we're not here. You too, Delora, be careful. Much to my surprise, she sinks into a polite curtsy, as the princess commands. Revelations? Anyway, chapter 5. A week has passed, and my days have been uneventful. I spend most of my time with Fitz, who shows me around Angelia every day that he is able to. Most of the time, I actively try to keep him out of the Livingston home so that Delora can continue her investigation. Apparently, this is the only way she will let me help. At least she promised she'd tell me everything tonight. Well, this is a little hard to explain, but Alacaster is hiding something. Delora, I already know that. You didn't let me finish. When I say something, I mean everything. There are no clues here. Wait. Before you throw that pillow at me, I really do have something to tell you. I know how Varg knew we'd left to go back to the Marchant. Somebody put wards on this house. That somebody is alerted whenever someone crosses the threshold in and out of this place. Is that person a witch? Could be a fairy, but considering the circumstances, I'll put money on a witch. Do you think Varg put up those wards? He is working for the witches, but I don't think he has the ability to put up these wards. The wards are nothing like I've ever seen. They're like fine silk strands all around the house. Like a cobweb. Right, but you know what else I found? The web's not as strong around the back door. The door Varg took us through. That means we have a way out. Oh, does that mean Varg maybe intentionally helped us? Why take us through the back when he could have very easily taken us through the front? Strange man, Varg is. A way out that will allow us to leave without Varg being notified. I do not think he will appear unless the witch who has put the webs around this house finds out I'm gone. How do we know the witch won't be alerted if we use that door? Only one way to find out. I lean against the wall of the alleyway, where I have agreed to meet with Delora and catch my breath. I cannot believe that worked. She had sent me out first, promising she'd catch up with me once she made sure the witch wasn't going to come to the Leamington household when I left. Fitz said that he was tired from all the training he had done earlier in the day and retired to bed early. That worked in our favor and made it easier for us to leave the home. She's taking longer than I thought she would. Has she been found out? I step away from the wall when I hear footsteps. Delora? Shit. What if I told you about wandering off? Suddenly Varg is standing before me with a snide smile on his face. How did he know? Dolores said he couldn't be the witch that put up the wards. Oh, it's strange, isn't it? Stand your ground, Luciette. He works for Sir Alacaster. He won't hurt me. I do not know how the witch plays into all of this and what his relationship is with them, but I have faith. Sir Alacaster does not want me harmed. Technically, you're wrong here. He does want you harmed. It's the witch that doesn't want you harmed. Oh, this is a surprise. Who knew a sheltered little princess would have a backbone? But in this case, your bravado is stupidity. Varg takes another step forward. Though we are not touching, I can feel suffocation of his presence. I attempt to step back and realize that my back is already against the wall. There's nothing more I can do. You should be afraid of me. Poor little ignorant princess. If only you knew what was in store for you. Now is not the time to be a coward. Why don't you tell me then? Varg throws his head back and laughs. You are always a surprise, aren't you? Well, I'll tell you if you ask. Very nicely. How dare he? I like that defiant look on your face, princess. Varg moves forward, so close I can nearly feel his warmth. What is he doing? He's far too close. But I think I like the look of fear even more. Come, I'm waiting, princess. Or did I overwhelm you? You have no right to tell me what to do. Varg slams his hand against the wall, effectively caging me in. Well, hey guys, it's a CG. Well, how interesting. He leans down towards me, his smile predatory, but I do not flinch away. Still so brave. I admit it, I'm impressed. You're interesting, princess, and a lot more fun than I thought you'd be. As a thanks for the entertainment, I'll share a little something with you. Alcaster doesn't want you safe because he's a good man. The type of man he is doesn't have a heart. That man won't do anything that won't benefit him in the future. What do you mean? Let's just say your safety is a requirement for something he wants from someone. Who? Wait. Is that someone Sir Mithras? Varg's eerie smile stretches further across his face. Oh, so you can think for yourself. What does Sir Mithras want? A lot of things. Ask me again when you can be more specific. Now, why don't you enlighten me? What's a good girl like you doing out at this time of night? I needed some air. Is that so? Well, I'm sure you've had quite enough, so back home we go. Varg pulls back from me the moment the footsteps sound. He swivels on the spot, his body tense. I feel a hand on my shoulder and realize belatedly that it is not Varg's. I am pulled away from his grasp. Waltz? Why are you here? Quickly! What? Varg is cut off as he defends himself with a sword, when a sword suddenly strikes in his direction. I would keep your eyes on me, scoundrel, unless you do not fear being skewered. That man, he was the one who was with Waltz when I was chased down the streets. Oh yeah, I forgot this Luciette route doesn't know. Anyway, Luciette, Karma, Luciette. His features are familiar. Is that Karma? Yep. Come on, Luciette. But we need to get you back to the Marchen. You're not going anywhere, princess. Try as you might, you're not getting through me. I have to fight you, clowns? Don't make me laugh. I see Varg lift his cane, but Waltz pulls me around the corner before I can see what happens next. What just happened? Did Varg? I turn around to check, but Waltz keeps pulling me forward. I have barely even stepped into the Marchen before Delora pulls me into a hug. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. Delora, Karma's still. Waltz pauses in surprise as an intense light erupts in the middle of the Marchen. A few moments, I'm struck blind. Parfait! As the light begins to fade away, I see Parfait. Her expression is grim as she holds on to the man who helped us earlier. Waltz, please get Rumpel right away. Right away, Lady Parfait. Together, we carefully sit him down on the couch. Now I can see the injured man more closely. I come to the conclusion that I was right earlier. Karma? Yes, he is badly injured. Parfait, what are you doing using the teleportation spell? You know what it does to your body. It was his cane. It was enchanted, and I didn't think. Parfait shifts on her feet before losing her balance, stumbling backwards. Delora catches her before she can fall. I didn't have a choice. He would have killed him otherwise. I didn't say Varg was a good man. I said he was morally gray. It's like, damn, Sky's been hyping up Varg this entire time. Varg about to kill one of the other love interests. Okay, Sky. Look, I didn't say he was a good man. I just said that he is intriguing. I was right then. I should have gone. What's all the noise? The instant Rumple sees Karma, his puzzled expression sharpens into something more serious. Rumple strides forward with a confidence I did not expect. I need hot water in the bag Anise keeps in the kitchen. I'll grab it for you. Who is this man and what has he done with Rumple? It's like, who the fuck is this? Rumple recovered one of his journal entries the other day. He's remembered that he's a doctor. That doesn't really explain why his entire demeanor has changed, but I suppose that's not important right now. I'm so glad you're safe, Princess. I've never seen Parfait look this tired. Parfait, are you hurt? Don't worry about me, Princess. I'm fine. Like any of us are going to believe that. I have so many questions for the two of them, and I have no idea where to start. My brain feels like a scrambled board full of puzzle pieces that won't fit together. Oh, don't fuss. I really am fine. What is going on? Dolora, why don't you get the princess something to drink? I'll come and join you shortly. Dolora sits a mug down in front of me before taking a seat beside me. Chocolate, hot and sweet. I raided the pantry for you. Ooh, damn, hot chocolate sounds good. I'll make that after stream. It smells exactly like something I'd have in the palace. I did not know there was chocolate here. Anise thinks she can hide it from us, but she can't. Will Karma be alright? Rumple is apparently a renowned doctor. Karma will be fine. I do not know how this happened. It was just meant to be a simple test, but now Karma and Parfait are hurt because of Varg. They shouldn't have come. They did not have to come for me. But they came because they were worried about you. Why do these people care so much about me? What do they really want? They would not have been hurt if they did not come. I went to meet you, but when I got to the plaza, you were gone. I thought there might have been some magic barring me from seeing you, so I ran to the merchant and asked for everyone's help. I messed up. They were hurt because I failed. The only one to blame is Varg. Are you alright? You're limping. I'll be fine. I'm just tired. Parfait takes a seat opposite of the table from Dolora and I. Have you told her? No, not yet. Told me what? Is this about Alacaster? No. It's about Varg. Oh my god, is this... I waited a good half an hour or so at the house after you left, Luciette. No one came, so I just walked out, but... Shit. Fitz wasn't there. He wasn't in his room or anywhere in the house. What? But where would he have gone? Princess. Fitz is cursed. You know this, yes? Of course, he remembered me. Well, what does his being cursed have to do with anything? Whenever you're with Fitz, Varg never stops by the house. In fact, I've never seen Varg in broad daylight, and I've definitely never seen Fitz and Varg together in the same place at once. I've been wondering why Varg is working for Alacaster. Then there's the fact he wears a mask and conceals his identity. They're linking Varg and Fitz together. That's not possible. Whatever you're thinking, it's ridiculous. So is the entire kingdom forgetting they have a crown princess. Magic works in strange and mysterious ways. But Fitz would never. It's only a theory, but it's possible that Fitz and Varg are the same person. Two personalities sharing one body. No. I stand and ball my hands into tight fists. You're wrong. I turn and walk away. Where are you going? Princess, we're not done talking to you. Dolora, give her time. I do not go too far. I just want to give myself enough space to think. Fitz and Varg are the same? It is not possible. Why would Dolores say that? Princess. Sir Mithras? Where did he come from? And how does he know who I am? Did Alacaster tell him? And Sir Mithras believed him? Let's just say your safety is a requirement for something he wants from someone else. Could it be that Sir Mithras is the someone Varg was referring to? Thank goodness you're alright. How did he know where I was? I'm so sorry for my lack of foresight, Princess. None of this should have happened. I will serve you properly from now on, with complete honesty, unlike those within the Marchen. You shouldn't have left the Levington home. It is too dangerous for you. Sir Mithras has not seen me since I've been cursed. So why is he talking to me as if he knows who I am? Not only that, but he knows I left the Levington home. So you remember that I am the crown princess, Sir Mithras? I cannot lie to you, Princess. Yes, I do remember. How is that possible? I am a witch. A witch? Father would never let a witch work in the palace. I feel the cogs in my mind slowly whirling, piecing together a puzzle I cannot see in full. The witch who set the alarm on the Levington home, the person Sir Alacaster wants a favor from, the person he and Varg are working for. It's him. But you must believe me when I say I mean you no harm. I only want to protect you from the people in the Marchen. Protect me. Those in the Marchen have cursed you. It is unforgivable. When I heard what they did to Varg in order to abduct you. Abduct me from Varg? Who is Varg? You would not believe me if I told the truth. I believed you when you said you were a witch. True. Forgive my assuming, Princess. I take a deep breath and look him in the eyes. Are Varg and Fitz the same person? Yes, in that they inhabit the same body. So Dolores was telling the truth, but it was necessary. Fitz was not willing to follow some of my orders that ensured your safety. Varg, however, is obedient and a more capable bodyguard. Nothing can be allowed to stand in the way of your safety, least of all a knight who is meant to protect you. Are you the one who cursed him? Yes. He said that without even batting an eye. My princess, you must believe me. Those in the Marchen are only lying to you, trying to keep you away from your destiny. They are your enemies. How can you know that? I do not wish to bring up uncomfortable subjects, but you must be aware of the public's opinion of you. Yes, they hate me for some reason, and they want Emily to be the crown princess in my place. Sir Mithras nods, his expression solemn, but flickering with sympathy. And the Marchen people have cursed you, haven't they? Such a curse keeps you from your rightful place. He is right. I believe you have been cursed because they see you as a threat to their true goal. Their true goal? Perhaps they meant to teach you a lesson, so to speak, because they irrationally despise you. Such people cannot be trusted. They only seek to use you and hurt you for their own pleasure. They will probably do anything in their power to keep you from breaking your curse. I cannot let that happen. I failed my queen in this once. I shall not fail you. Could that be true? Delora and Parfait are trying to balance the light and darkness in the kingdom, and the curse is meant to teach me. So, could what Sir Mithras is saying really be true? What he's saying makes sense. Okay! I know I kind of skipped over it. But I don't know if I want to bring it up now or when we see him again. I feel like when we see him again, I want to bring it up. Anyway, doubt him. But it cannot be true, right? I don't believe you. The people at Marchen are not. Would good people curse you, even knowing how much you would suffer as a consequence? If they truly cared for you, would they curse you? Delora might be the one who cursed me, but everyone else in the Marchen doesn't seem to think anything of it. I do not know what to think. I know this is difficult coming from me, so why not ask them, princess? Ask the merchant traders if they consider you a threat. Ask if they do not intend for you to suffer beneath the weight of your curse. You will learn that I have not lied. I go back to the merchant with dark thoughts swirling in my head. There you are. We were worried about you. All I have been doing is trying to get answers from Delora. Why is it more difficult this time? Luciette, are you okay? Where's Parfait? Rumpel and Waltz are singing to her. The others are in bed. Is something wrong? What do I say? What could I possibly ask them? My throat is closing up. Did you know what would happen after you cursed me? Did you intend for me to suffer? Luciette, Did she? Could Sir Mithras have been right? Anger rises within me. Did you know how it felt to sleep out in the cold? Without shoes, without food, without not knowing if I would ever have a roof over my head again? Do you know what it was like for my own father to look at me and not see me as his daughter? I advance on Delora and she shrinks back, pointedly looking away from me. You knew all of that was going to happen and you still curse me? And you call yourself good? Princess, how could you? Lucia, I have my reasons, very important reasons. Is it because I'm a threat to you somehow? Delora's expression shows me that she's hiding something. She's been hiding something since the beginning. I wouldn't put it that way. Did you curse me to teach me some sort of twisted lesson? I told you before, Princess, the wicked were taught to be good through curses. Everything I've done is to help you. Delora's face is pale. I can see the anxiety in her eyes, as well as the guilt. She does not need to say anything else. Delora cursed me to hurt me. No, 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 baby! If she wanted me to break it, she would have helped me, rather than just criticize my every move. All that she has succeeded in is keeping me from my birthright, and those in Marchand are all agree with that sentiment. Lucia, I'm serious. I really just want to help you. Serious? When has she done nothing to help me? The answer is obvious. Delora does not want me to succeed. They are not different. They are the same. They are the same as everyone else. No, Lucia! Sir Mithras was right. I cannot believe I trusted you. I thought everyone here was different. I thought you were different. But I was wrong. I turned to leave. Lucia, wait! I make my way back to where I was earlier, making sure no one has followed me. I see that Sir Mithras stands firmly in the same place. As I draw nearer, I notice his expression is concerned, his eyes gentle. No, don't trust this man! Are you alright? I take a moment to assess my feelings. There's anger, but also resignation. Or whatever. Was I expecting him to be right all along? Rough night, huh? Hi! Where did Varg come from? I'm afraid our princess has learned the true nature of her Marchand friends. I did not have to speak with everyone to know. No one in that place has any reason to help me. It is naive to think that their kindness does not come with a price. Come, let us leave this place at once. Sir Mithras holds out his hand for me, but I do not take it. I instinctively take a step back. Is something wrong? Where do you intend to take me? To your rightful place. I will take you back to the palace. How? No one there will believe you. And you knew who I was right from the beginning. Why did you not take me back to the palace earlier? I apologize for the delay, but I was making preparations for your return. Preparations? You will find out soon enough. Can I really trust Sir Mithras? At this point, I'm not sure whom I'm supposed to trust anymore. I'd rather stay with Fitz. Or... Yep. Okay. tired. I'm tired. I'm part of me wants to go through the entire chapter, but the other part of me is like, I'm tired. So I think I'm actually gonna stop here because I have so much I want to say about Varg, but I want to be more awake, especially with this whole reveal. So anyway, that's all for today's stream. Thank you for being here. Have a good morning, have a good night, have a good time zone wherever you are. And good night. I'm gonna go make myself hot chocolate and then I'm gonna pass out. So, bye y'all.